Well, this is our Merlin. He just came back. He was over on the other side of the river. The lighting's not too good, but he was here about a half hour ago. Took off and went across the river, the Green River, to the east side. Now he's back, so we'll see how long he sits here. He's looking for his little lunch, I think. It's about 10 after 11 now. He's been hunting here this morning, and we're glad he's back. We're getting some rain now, so we'll see how he does, or her, whichever the case is. But this looks like our black Merlin, back in his favorite tree and right by the turnaround, Frager Road South and South 204th Street, Kent, Washington, right by the Heritage Farm. And it's sprinkling now, and hopefully we won't get anything on our lens. I'm shooting up at quite the angle. But this is the Merlin's favorite tree, because you can see some of the birds feeding at the turnaround on the bird seed, so he always comes and checks it out. It gives us a great opportunity to get videos and photos. But this is the Merlin from the backside, so unless he turns around, that'll be it. But we have the lighting is really poor. It's really overcast. We're getting a little kickback with lighting from the overcast skies, but he's coming in pretty good, so we'll just go with it. And maybe we'll luck out and he'll turn around and we'll get him from the front. But the last time he was here, he took off towards the west end of the Heritage Farm horse track, and then came back, went across the river. So now he's back in his favorite tree, and we get to watch him for a little bit. Earlier we had the female sharp. She didn't slip in low, went into a regular tree. She always hides in the middle of the trees and comes in low and stealthy. And then she was over behind the barn, and Matt saw her fly across the Green River. So we were juvenile female sharpie here this morning, about 8:20, I guess it was, flying, and now we have our Merlin back. This is his second trip here today. And about 30-40 minutes ago. So now we're hanging in there and seeing how long he'll sit. We always like to document our raptors. He's usually here every day, so just sometimes he doesn't land where we can get a good photos and videos of him. But it's coming in quite dark, but that's the best we can do with our lighting, so we'll hang in here a little longer. We'll see what we get here. I can see it sprinkling on my windshield, so hopefully stick around for a little bit. Maybe turn around for us. You see he's turning his head and get a view that way. I'm definitely thinking about his lunch. He wants to try to get himself some lunch. We want to document our raptors, and they have two bald eagles over at the Basil Pond now. We just made a trip over there and back. Jolene called and said she saw one, and I saw one earlier, so I went back over, and then there was two bald eagles there, and there was one there yesterday. Here's our Merlin. He's watching the small birds in the bushes below. He's just trying to figure out his strategy for catching one. And we'll keep an eye on him. He's quick. Like I say, fortunately, we see him about every day. We hang out here long enough, we see him, so. It looks pretty busy. He's keeping an eye on those small birds. They're in the bushes and grass below him. We'll see if he makes a pass here. Oh, yeah. We may get lucky, like I say, and get that juvenile female sharpshin back in the area. 'Cause she hunts both sides of the Green River too, because she likes hunting along that trail over there, the hiking trail. And so does our Merlin. Alright, I'm going to sit tight, looks like. And definitely going to stay perched for a bit. Doesn't look like he's going to turn around for us. Starting to sprinkle pretty hard. I should try to get some still shots maybe. Try to come in a little bit more here. We'll go with that. There we go. We'll just see how he does here. Come in a little better. You see a little more detail on the back. Scratching up. Will give us a stretch here. All right. See a little bit on the tail now. Okay, preen your feathers. There you go. Spread that tail for us. We like it when we get our Merlin. Like I said, we see them about every day, so usually the lighting's a lot better, and this tree we can get really close, so we always enjoy it when we get them. Well, I think he's going to have to preen those feathers if it keeps raining. It's going to get too wet here. We'll see how he does. Or her, whichever the case is. I'll try to get a still shot then.